It's going to be a pretty good day when we have a billion ores and we haven't done anything yet. The first thing I'm going to do is double the production of churches, which instantly took me from 17 to 21,000 ores per second. And I've only got a billion ores left. So I'd better do the same thing for factories. That's another $20 million and we're below a billion. But we're up to 30,000 ores a second. Then I should probably buy at least one crypt because that's going to add a huge amount of ore per second by itself. And strangely, I can already buy a hospital because I've saved up so much money. So we're going to do that, and that put us up to 81,000 ores per second. So we've already quadrupled our income since we started. It did cost me over $1 billion, but I can afford it. We'll make that back in no time. And we're getting about 300 ores per click. I did just find another gold nugget that gave me an easy $25 million. So I'm probably mostly going to spend that trying to get the factory up to level 10, but it's going to get expensive quickly. You need another $11 million, which used to take a long time to get, but now it's not going to. We're making about $100,000 a second, especially now that my new research power up is complete. So we're going to do that once again, just have more research power, 8.5 minutes to go. So currently, the 9 factories are generating 25,000 ores per second. If we buy the 10th one, they jump up to 29,000 ores per second. And there's another gold nugget. There's an extra $30 million just for fun. And in case you're wondering about our current critical hit damage, it's very high. $8,000 per click. Alright, back to breaking rocks. So while I'm waiting for whatever's next, we're going to start the next power up there. That's only going to take 7 minutes. Then I'm going to spend $175 million increasing factories production, which takes us from 102 to 117,000 per second. Also, let's double the production of crypts to go from 117 to $130,000 a second when I'm not clicking. And it's been a little while since the game gave me a pickaxe. I would really like a new one. I didn't get a pickaxe from that breaking. But our research power up is done. And I have $270 million to spend on 3 more crypts, which puts us up to $186,000 a second, or about $1 million every 5 seconds and change. Now it turns out to refine ores, it's basically prestiging. But if I do this, I get 14 refined ores, 1 generation level, I keep my combo and my achievements. I pretty much have to do this to move on. Which brings me to a skill tree where I have to buy the first one, gain a global bonus of 5% on all income sources. And it said pickaxes now drop with more multipliers on them. So when I pick one up, they get hardness and sharpness. And obviously we're making lots of money already because we're already up to 700, almost 1,000, and we just started. I don't want to lose my combo though, so I'm very nervous to click. So I should probably get back to breaking some rocks and collecting some stuff and actually buying some passive income again. I got a little carried away with myself. Okay, give me some of these stone huts, give me some schools, and then we're going to click some circles, and before you know it, we'll be back rolling again. That's even better again. There's a legendary pickaxe, which is a big jump up. Give me that, plus also upgraded ores per click, so now we're hitting for 1,200 damage. There's a new legendary, which is better hardness and sharpness, but less damage overall. I think that's not what I want. We're finding so many items suddenly. Okay, we're going to buy a farm, a few of them. And we're maybe going to upgrade some of these just because they're all going to be pretty cheap right now because I'm pretty rich. There's a gold nugget that gave me 40,000. That's not going to go my way. We're going to buy a quarry and then we're going to increase my production of farms. We're going to do my ore per click by 3. And then we'll do the multiple of 10 thing. So I need all my buildings to land on a multiple of 10 if I'm understanding that correctly. That's much better. Bigger damage again, which means more breaking stuff. So we'll bring that to level 10. We'll bring this to level 10. We'll try and bring this to level 10. My massive multiplier is probably also helping me break these so easily because I'm at 1600. So farm is level 10. Quarry will get to level 10 eventually, but our passive income is now 322 a second. Combo preventer is back on. We're going to buy a church. That put us up to 591 per second. Should probably buy some quarries. They're not super expensive yet. And I'm going to need tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands per second before I'm probably able to get the same upgrades I had last time. But we'll get there. And I boosted my combo up to almost 1,700, but we made about $200,000. So we're going to spend $90,000 increasing my farms. That gave me an extra 100 per second. This is going to be ore per click by 0.2 for every building I own. So now when I click, we're up to about $6,000. And I just got lazy and missed my click, so I've lost my cooldown preventer, so I cannot miss again or I lose my 1,700 combo, which wouldn't be super great. This is close to my legendary, but it has minus other stats. Gonna buy some more quarries. Would love to get this to level 10, so one more level will be there before you know it. Then we buy this, which is going to increase our quarry production by 100%, which puts us up to 1600 per second. I really want to be able to find mythic items. Given how good my legendary level 31 is, a mythical level 50 would be insane right now. Then I'm going to spend $100,000 increasing my ore per click by 5. So that means when we touch this now, we're getting 6,110. Then I guess I'll just keep working my way down. We're going to buy another church and soon another church. Then I guess I'll buy these old upgrades for about $10,000. They didn't really make a difference, but I got them. I'm also going to buy the adventure map. We only need 1,000 power out of that, so it's going to take 5 seconds. It is eating up a little bit of my power, but it's already done, and I don't know what it does. Okay, so I just realized this now says adventure down here. So cavern depths, okay. Thanos there is got 1 minute to spend in the cavern depths, apparently. While he's doing that, I'm going to very carefully click on circles. And gold nuggets, I don't know if I can click on that. There's an extra $700,000. Gonna see if I can build this little combo up to 1800 really quick. Did manage to make it. Now I need to decide what I want to buy. Increase quarry production by 100%. They are currently making up 39% of my income, so that's a good one. What do you think he's doing down there? He's got 3 seconds left. I can't wait to see what he finds me. Boss approaching. Okay. I think he's approaching the boss technically. He walked over to him. I did get my first new pickaxe in a while, and it's actually better, even though it's just green. But that's why I want the mythical ones. But I can actually unlock a mythical chance in about 10 minutes if I basically use all of my earnings per second on that, which I'm going to. I guess since I have another $1 million to spend from clicking, we're going to buy 2 more churches. That's going to give me some extra income again, which I'm going to put on research to make that go quicker. Plus, there's a gold nugget that gave me another $1 million, so let's jump back and buy another church or 2. Which means I can put this slider up again a little more, and there we go. It's only going to take us 4.5 minutes now. We just broke 2,000 combo. We did not get any achievement, so I'm wondering if there's something throughout the 2000s or 2020s, maybe the year this game was made. Well, that'll be the bonus. Or maybe there's just not an achievement anywhere here and I'm wasting my time. It's not like my time is important anyways. It's pretty much what I do with it. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and put that back on. We have a 2027 combo. We have a tin pickaxe. It's trash. All right, now that my research is done, we're back to $4,000 a second, but I can also potentially get mythical items now. And then we got to figure what to do with the rest of our money, like increasing churches by 100%. That put us up 50% to 6,000 per second. Plus, here's a gold nugget for an extra $1 million. So let's upgrade the churches 2 more times. We're up to 7.2 thousand. And then we're going to click on some circles that are getting us 4,300 per click. Do we have to? Oh, we have to click on the boss thing. Okay, click to manually attack the boss. Am I doing it? Do I click here? Where do I click? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, if anything. Oh, I see. We can hit the sword to hit the boss. We just got to follow the sword around. All right, well, we're fighting to the death now. Quest success. Great. 10 XP. We got some ores. We got a refined ore. And I found a plastic helmet and a cardboard chest, which I've equipped. Maybe that's where the mythical stuff comes into play. Well, let's just work on strength for now because we can do lots of damage. Then I can be lazy and not have to hit often. I just need to hit. So we'll let his strength build up a little bit. I'm also going to increase my ore per click by 10 and then my ore per click by 0.3 for every building I own. 6,800 per click, which is a huge step up from where we were, so we'll save up lots of money this way. There's another several million, so we can buy a factory. That went from 4.8 to 5.9, so that added 1,100 ore per second. But I'm making about 7,000 per click, so I'm pretty much making more income by clicking than I am by my passive income. And hilariously, the game stopped giving me items now that I've unlocked potential mythicals. Okay, I took the combo up to 2,200. I was looking at the gear. I'm going to send him on another adventure. He'll probably be fine. So next I'm going to buy increased building production by 2% if the building amount is a multiple of 10. They all are. Okay, let's try the boss fight with our new and improved idiot who should be doing a little more damage. Who looks like we're able to win this one. The first boss actually gave us quite a bit of money. This one gave us cloth pant, 1 refined ore, 160,000 ores. Well, he's got cloth pant now, so he can finish with more strength. Then I'll probably upgrade the rest of them because that shouldn't take too long. Then I probably might as well buy a few more churches, which is going to add another 1,000 income. Then we're going to just work our way upwards, buying as many as we can. because the more things we own, the more we're going to get per click. Anyways, our income is up to 8,600 per second, and now we're getting 8,300 per click, so we actually did just make a pretty big difference. But now that my hero has leveled up all of his stats, it's time to go on another little adventure. Okay, let's see how this boss works with our newly upgraded idiot. Yeah, we're still well ahead of him. We got a stone, and also a lot of ore, but that stone is 8 damage. And we break another, we got an item. Level 69, so it does 49 attack, it does less hardness, but more sharpness. Good enough for me. Alright, time to buy another factory, which puts us up to almost $10,000 per second and set Idiot on an adventure. I just misclicked. I was at almost 2,500 and I kind of zoned out. Still getting 9,000 per click, so what do I care? It's time for the next boss fight, so let's see if we can compare to this guy. Yeah, we're gonna win. He's obviously harder than the last one, but we'll get him. Quest success, we got Plastic Helmet, which is epic. It would be nice to get the combo blessing back. I was up to 20%. It's a long ways to get to 20%. We get 0.2 out of getting 10, so that's a start. Yeah, 50 combo, we get a 1%. That's fine for now. He might try this one. Not sure what's here. 10 minutes. Yeah, I guess I've got time to wait. There's a gold nugget hiding over here. Churches make up 40% of my total income. I can double the income of churches by 100%, which brings me up to 15,000. I can also then buy another few churches. So we'll take the quarry up to level 20. I also just decided to try the deal of the day. So now we have cardboard pant, which give me actually all sorts of things. So maybe it's going to be much stronger for the boss. Then maybe I'm going to research this. That's going to tell me what the next boss is before I fight him. That way I don't have to walk all the way there before realizing we're doomed. And since I have 4.5 million to spend again, I'm going to do what I did before, basically buying them all evenly so we can hopefully buy as many as possible, making our clicks as valuable as possible. And we made it to the next boss. Luckily, he has his lucky pants or whatever they are, so we'll see how... Uh-oh, this boss might be a little bit too strong for us. Okay, we've wasted a lot of time walking there. And I just did the gift thing again. I got zoomed by 30 minutes, so there was 37 million ores. So we'll use some of that to increase our factory production. We'll increase our factories by quite a bit, and that puts us up to 25,000 per second. Okay, I should really click on his present more because I just got a legendary pickaxe. So that's way more damage, way more everything. Which means when we click now, we get 20,000. We've doubled our income from clicking. And let's buy another few churches. That should give them a small bonus, but also put us up to 40,000 per second income. And Idiot is once again back at the boss fight, so let's go ahead and kill him nice and quick. For my trouble, I did get a legendary helmet, which is much better. And the weak spot is even bigger now. It's a little bit hard to tell, but it is noticeable to me. I should probably buy this one. Increase your ore per click by 0.5 for every building you own. I do own a lot of buildings now, so we're up to 31,000 per click. So we were at 10,000, we doubled to 20, now we're up to 30. And this will actually add up to a lot of extra income. We're also going to buy 2 more factories, and then we're kind of out of money again. And for being a good supporter, I got another 80 million ores. I guess with that kind of money, I should probably buy a crypt for $58 million. That puts us up to $50,000 a second. Plus, I got a gold nugget that gave me a bonus, so I get 50,000 times 20 for a few seconds. Basically, I got another $37 million to spend. So let's increase our clicking again. We're going to try and do it evenly. I think this is the best way to do it. The more buildings we can buy, the better off we're going to be. Well, I left them all on an even 10, so they'll hopefully get a little bit of a bonus. And now our clicks are worth 33,000, so we did actually just add 10% income there. But it's probably still worth our while to buy either 4 of these or 1 of these. And it's boss fight time already. We get to fight a cockroach and we're stronger than ever before, so this should be easier than ever before. Well, for a second, I'm going to work on upgrading my dodge chance and crit chance because those are both very useful to me. And we just found a new pickaxe that's even better. Well, its raw damage is better, its stats are slightly unbetter. Okay, but we also just spat this out of a rock, so it's actually lower level, but it's better stats all around. So now when we hit a rock, we get 37,000. And the best part about making all of this money is that we quickly saved up $50 million. So we could probably just buy a few factories, then a few churches, and that puts us up to $63,000 a second, and we're well before where we were before. And it's time for a boss fight yet again, and we have $87 million. We could just hit him with that if we really wanted to. We're getting pretty strong again. And we found a much better leather chest. So maybe it's time we try the harder boss again. So what we're going to do now is buy another crypt, and then another factory, and then another church, and then we're up to $73,000 a second. So let's see if we do better this time than last time. We're doing better, not great, because I keep missing where the sword is because it blends in just a little bit. We're not going to win, but we did much better than before. Yeah, we could do this, but it would just take a little more leveling, which is exactly what we're going to have him doing for the next, I don't know, 10,000 hours. And then we'll make $1 trillion and take over everything.